Oh god, what is this? Okay, so it's been quite some time since we've done an honest moneymaker here on the channel. I think it's been like half a year actually. So I thought we'd go ahead and do one today. Originally, the plan was to do 1 hour of killing chickens, but that doesn't really seem like an honest moneymaker. I'm just killing innocent chickens, and that just seems more evil than anything. So instead, I figured we'd just go to a place like 301, as you can see right here, free-to-play world. A lot of people there, and there's already people doing all the evil deeds for me. So today, we'll just be picking up the remains of the chickens. Not directly evil, we're just making sure that none of this stuff goes to waste. They drop feathers, bones, and raw chicken. Now, we will be banking the bones and the raw chicken because they do sell for a decent price, I guess. The feathers are at least stackable, but of course they're only worth 2 GP, so nothing major. Alrighty, so just to make this a little bit easier, we are going to be using Entity Hider. I'm going to hide others, which hides all the people that are committing the heinous acts, so I don't have to watch that. And I guess if I really want to, I can also hide the NPCs, so I don't actually see the chickens dying. I can still see health bars though, although I think, yeah, we can hide that as well. Yeah, there we go. Now it just looks like bones and chickens and feathers are just spawning with no one killing anyone, so this might be the way to go. So as far as strategy goes for this moneymaker, it's really not too complicated. We're simply just picking up the bones, chicken, and feathers, and also the iron arrows. That wasn't originally part of the plan, but it's on top of a lot of these stacks, so we did end up getting quite a bit of those. I also ended up deciding to cook the chicken since it almost doubles the price of it. So if there was a fire that was lit in the chicken pen, I would use that. I think it was only for the beginning where I was able to cook there. Most of the times I was cooking in the general store since there is a nice little place to cook there. And it gives us a bit of cooking XP, so I guess that's good. Now, if you weren't in this just for the money, this could be a decent way to train some of your stats in free-to-play. It's free cooking XP, free food to train combat, and bones that you can just endlessly bury for prayer XP. And of course, you know, the arrows help out with your range training. So overall, I'd say this is pretty good. Also, I don't know if you noticed there, but I did get the guard random event. I'm not sure why he wants to take me to jail. I'm not the one who's killing these chickens. I'm just, you know, making sure that none of this stuff goes to waste. But I did want to mention that this actually turned out to be more profitable than the killing chickens moneymaker itself. In the beginning, I did show how much it was worth, and I think it was like 23,000 GP per hour, and we ended up making more than that. So I guess just picking up the drops and letting other people kill the chickens for us is the way to go. Now, if you truly wanted to maximize your profit here, you would probably only pick up the bones since those are worth the most out of these items that we're picking up. But like I said, we're just doing an honest job. We're not here to waste any of the supplies, so we'll take anything we can get. Before making this video, I did read the wiki entry for killing chickens, and an alternative to obtaining chickens was actually to go to Port Sarim, go to the food store, and steal from the crate. All you need for that is to have started a certain quest, I forget which one, and a white apron. Then you can just go to the back room and take chickens from one of the crates. It's a very slow process, but I mean, it's basically free. Ultimately, I decided not to do that though, because this series is all about honest jobs, and I feel like stealing from that storeroom is not really honest. So that's why we're doing what we're doing here today. I was trying to decide how I wanted to kill the chickens though, if I was going to go that route. I didn't know if I wanted to do it in free-to-play, in a free-to-play setup, so like a rune semi or a short bow, or if I just wanted to go to members worlds and bring like a dwarf multi-cannon and just completely obliterate all these chickens. But I feel like if we want to keep this realistic, shooting a chicken with a cannonball would probably vaporize it and there would be no remains to pick up. So yeah, maybe we won't go that route. Also, at that point, I don't think we're making any money since we're spending a lot on cannonballs, but yeah, maybe we'll do it one of these days. Also, if you guys have any ideas for any honest jobs that you'd like me to try here in Gielinor, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. I love reading some of the ideas you guys have. Some of them are way too painful to ever consider doing, but sometimes there's a good one every now and then. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this moneymaker. Let's go ahead and take a look at the total amount of remains that we were able to pick up and how much they'll sell for. Alright, so after 1 hour of picking up chicken remains, we're left with 232 cooked chicken, 236 bones, 1,865 feathers, and 272 iron arrows, valued at a total amount of 44,000 GP. Not bad for an honest job here in Gielinor. So it looks like we're actually going to make more money on the chicken at least. This is the first item that we're checking. The price that we had in the tracker in the very beginning was 90 coins each, and actively traded price is 216. So I guess we'll set it to 200 and see if anything happens. And no, nothing happened. Bones, we'll just put them in there for the market price. Those sold instantly for a little bit over as well. Feathers are selling for 2, although I think we'll probably have to drop them down to 1 for them to actually sell. Or not. They just instantly sold. Okay. And the iron arrows, I don't even know if we can count that into the chicken remains. It's not chicken remains, unless maybe there was a bit of chicken hanging off of the arrow tip. I don't know. We'll just throw it in there because we picked it up. And there we go. 1360. Cooked chickens, I guess we'll put them in there for the market price. Maybe this is just way off. And there we go. They sold for just a little bit over. So I guess if you wanted to be patient, you could get a little bit more than this, but you know, it's not about the money here. It's just about the honest job that we're doing. So yeah, we'll take it. So after 1 hour of picking up the chicken remains, we made about 47,000 GP. So once again, not bad. So if we add the money that we made in this video, along with all of the other honest jobs that we've done, it gives us a total of 961,758 GP. Very close to that 1 million mark. And of course, this was done in 18 hours because we've done 18 of these moneymakers so far. That brings the GP per hour for this series to 53,431. So definitely not great moneymakers. I don't recommend them if you're looking for money, but yeah, it's honest work. We also managed to get almost 7,000 cooking XP by cooking the raw chicken. Missed out on some combat XP since we weren't doing those evil deeds, but at least we leveled up our cooking. I just want to say thanks for checking out the video, and thank you to all of my channel members. Once again, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Thank you.